So he made a statement after that saying he doesn't. And I think the only thing that is happening here is it's not going to be on International Fight Week. His fight with Hamzat Chimaev, it'll be like, I guess, a little bit after, possibly. But this is what he says right here.
He said, do this. Maybe they spell okay like
that's
that.
What I was like when I saw the first time.
Maybe an Australian thing, not, you know. Okay, so everyone had their opinions and rumors and stories about shin breaking injuries, etc. I found all very entertaining. Unfortunately, none of it is true. He should say fortunately. All right.
Yeah.
He should say fortunately, none of it is true. Myself and the UFC already discussed a fight date and opponent. The June fight was never signed. I did not pull out of any fight. I am the champion. I know when I fight you as a contender. Just show up when I tell you to. Fight announcing coming soon. Stay tuned. Hashtag prepare to be amazed. Hashtag still knocks. I don't like those hashtags.
Maybe it's like Australian.
But yeah, I haven't beaten Hong
not Australia. What the hell? South African.
Yeah. Are hashtags still a thing?
It is still a thing.
Brian uses a lot of hashtags.
Do you guys do that though? I know.
I do sometimes. Hashtag on there, but nothing like that's trending. Or if it's a UFC post, I'll do like UFC 314, so it's in so people can find it, or like Diesel Dad's thing. Like that's a very particular group, you know. But Brian would be like hashtag human, hashtag MMA, hashtag UFC, hashtag Pepsi, hashtag, you know. Like, all right, dude. Hashtag Earth, you know. Jesus Christ, dude. Hashtag prepare to be amazed. Hashtag still knocks.
Yeah, those are weird hashtags.
Yeah, at least he's not hurt though.
Yeah. And Dana White also at the post-fight press conference kind of just addressed some of the topics that we're thinking of, like, you know, Dricus versus Chimaev, Makhachev and Topuria, and Jones and Aspinall. So I'll play this real quick.
Waiting for a main event for International Fight Week. And I'm sure
you're going to get one of those.
Ready to break that.
Not both of them.
Who is main eventing that?
Well, I just announced some fights yesterday, and that wasn't one of them.
Yeah, there's a couple you didn't announce that people were kind of hyped for. There's some rumors. There was rumors that it was going to be Hamzat DDP.
They're waiting for the fucking Netflix deal, y'all. They're trying to get that done because Netflix doesn't want the whole caboose. They're just like, nah, we only want certain things. That's the holdup. So they're trying to figure all that out. And once that deal gets signed, you can get all these matchups announced.
True. There's now rumors it's going to be Ilia Topuria versus Islam. Is that a
well? We all know that fight's happening. The Du Plessis versus Hamzat fight. It's happening. It's just not happening in International Fight Week. That fight's done. Okay. Just not happening now.
And Ilia Islam?
What's that?
Ilia versus Islam?
That one's tough.
See.
That one's tough.
We'll see how it plays out.
They're waiting to see what happens next week.
Is obviously John versus Tom Aspinall. This week was a funny one. Someone reported that the fight's done. It's got a date. Then the next day, someone reported the fight's off. And then John's not taking it. Where do we stand with that fight?
Everything you hear is bullshit until we say it.
So that fight is still the target for both men?
I've said it many times that's the fight that we want to make this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, you said you were super confident. It's definitely going to happen. Are you still super confident?
Still super confident.
Cool. In your career...
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like how he took a sip of water and was like, this fight we want to have happen. You know, Then, now, Du Plessis, Hamzat, Makhachev, Topuria, I think for sure happened. It's the Johns Aspinall is the one on there. And then Makhachev, Topuria, you all know, the hardcores, you guys know what's going on here. I don't have to explain this to you. But they're waiting to see what happens with Bilal and JDM. That's the only holdup. That's why you're not getting the announcement. Yeah. As soon as that's figured out, you'll get an announcement. Probably either the next day or at least the following week, you're going to get an announcement of Makhachev. Guarantee it. Jones Aspinall, your guess is good as mine. But Du Plessis, Hamzat's done. Makhachev's waiting. Jones versus Aspinall up in the air. I don't like the way he took a sip of water when he answered it. I'm like, I'm not buying it. Yeah, that's fight we want to make this year. It's like, that's not. You don't sound confident, dude. That's all right. I get it. It's not Dana's fault. It's not Aspinall's fault either. It's a Jones issue. He just wants that money, baby.
Are you picking that up from like all the serial killer stuff that when they do, you know, interrogations and stuff, like they just kind of a little.
Yeah. But they didn't like his body language. Mm-hmm. It's all good. Nothing you can do, you know.
Yeah, we already discussed this.
Max Holloway.
Yeah, Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier, July 19th for the BMF.
Fantastic. I love it.
And also, this one came out of nowhere too. So Kamaru Usman versus Joaquin Buckley, and they're going to headline UFC Atlanta.
It's a tough fight.
That'll be in June.
Great fight for Buckley. Ooh, Rose Maverick. Tough fight for Rose. Tough fight for Kamaru. Tough fight for Rose.
What do you? I'm really interested in hearing what you think about Joaquin and Kamaru. Like, if he loses, then that's 4 in a row. Mm-hmm. So
it's over. Well, the train's already left the station as far as his career. It's a great fight for Buckley. Great. That's such a tough fight for Usman. Yeah. Buckley's takedown defense is nasty, super explosive, super athletic, younger. It's a tough fucking fight. Yeah, and 4 in a row, it's like, again, you hang around. The UFC's going to keep using your name, former champ. We're building up Buckley. It's a tough fucking fight, man. Great step in competition for Buckley. Mm-hmm. I still wanted Buckley in Machado Gary, but me kind of passed him up. But Buckley wins that one. Now he's in that queue.
Yeah. Ian says like he doesn't deserve the fight, and he even called him like a pussy.
Yeah.
He called Buckley a pussy.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm. So this one, I think we talked about it before, but so Jamahal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree is official for June 21st, UFC Fight Night. And this is going to be in Azerbaijan. It's the first time they're ever going to be there.
Why would they send those guys out there?
Money? I don't know.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Saudi money. Why the fuck?
I mean, I don't know where the hell Azerbaijan is.
Hey, it's over there. You know,
it's over. It's far.
There. Yeah. I know if I'm Khalil and Hill, I'm like, what the fuck? We're both from here, man. Why are we going to get on a 20-hour plane ride and cut weight? Shut up. That's what they say. Get on the plane.
Let's just take a look-see.
Let's blow Georgia.
Former Soviet Republic is bounded by the Caspian Sea and Caucasus Mountains.
How long of a flight is it?
Oh my God.
Fuck you.
24
Fuck you.
and 42 hours. That's like...
There's no direct flights.
But that's insane.
Says direct flights are not common, but when available, even direct, it's 12 hours. 12 hours, okay.
That's not bad at all.
But with stops, it can take, ready for this, kids, 24 to 42 hours.
That's like suffering.
It's fucking rude.
Yeah, man.
If I'm Khalil, I'm like, I rolled my ankle. I'll be fine, but I gotta find the next fight. I'd rather be on a fucking Apex than fight over there.
What if they were like, you could fly in the private jet, but you got to fly with each other?
No, I'd do that. I don't give a fuck. Hell yeah. That'd be dope. Dana's like, you can use my private jet. I know it's a Beastal flight for you guys.